And I just want to go ahead and let you know how earlier I said me and Pal were rooting for different people. Austen, I wanted you to win so bad, and it is okay. You played an amazing game. I was rooting for you, Austen. Even today when you were being an asshole, I thought, and like annoying me so much, I still wanted you to win. You played such a good game, and I am so sorry that you had to go out like that. I was sitting,
Like, cry. Like,
I wanted your screenshot to send so bad, Austen.
no,
I cannot
literally,
believe that that just happened. I literally cannot believe that that just happened, Austen.
literally all I had to do was like refresh the app because I did
Yeah,
last second.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I thought it was
It
sent. Like, why would
literally when I got Jordan's, I got yours, and I said Jordan, and I went back to make sure that yours was after. Yours was
no,
right after Austen.
literally
You were
was
right
Sunday.
there.
No, because I literally had like so much time.
I I feel like you should be proud of the game that you played.
No, because I literally like tried so hard. I was like
Uh
so
huh.
upset because like I literally could have been in the final three if I just like refreshed my app.
I'm gonna say this because I feel like I was very like this isn't even the interview process. This is literally just talking at this point. I
'Cause
want you like to that.
I did the puzzle in like
Yeah.
29
No,
seconds.
you
And
literally
like
said period. Like you literally said it out loud. Like I knew that
I
you were
was
finished the
I
puzzle.
remember
Yeah.
I like crashed. Like
Yeah.
literally wouldn't.
Yeah.
Hey,
Pal.
I'm here. I'm so sorry if you
I
guys
was
hear.
literally so upset.
Oh, I'm so okay.
Pal, do you know what happened, pal?
What happened? I was
During
like,
the fire making challenge, he finished his puzzle and he was saying it was trying to send it.
It
Literally, his
like
puzzle was not sending.
wouldn't send. And
Like
like
he finished before Jordan and his puzzle was not sending. And then his and Jordan's arrived at the same time, but Jordan was ahead of him.
oh my god.
I'm just literally like so upset because like I literally finished my puzzle in 29 seconds and I literally just could like refresh my app and send it. But
Right.
I'm
whatever.
sorry.
Like I already
No,
told him how like
no, because like
uh-huh.
you can imagine like I literally thought I was gonna be the final three after I
Yeah.
found did the puzzle.
Yeah.
Like I was like
Yeah. No, I literally hate so much that you went out like that. Like because I
no, that's
for one
so
know like
so,
internet difficulties. Like I've experienced that, and I know how much that
I
sucks. Like
literally sent it. Like I literally
yeah,
sent it.
yeah.
Oh my god.
And Pal, I was telling him how clearly we told the chat that like we were rooting for different people to win, and I told him Austin wanted you to win. I was rooting for you. Today's like epidemics with the whole like arguments of like to do this or not do this. That kind of annoyed me.
Like,
But
I wasn't even trying to be an asshole. Like I get Grandma's kind of asshole. But,
no,
like,
you were being better. I will give you this. You were
Yeah.
being better than Grant. You were being way
You
better.
were
I just
that.
thought
You're being respectful, and I noticed
Yeah.
that.
You were trying to get your opinion across. Like I was such a big fan of you throughout the entire season, Austin. I think that you played an amazing game, and it sucks that you went out like the way that you did, literally like by a bad internet because you were going to win that fire making challenge.
Literally, my Instagram, like I don't even know what it was, but
Yeah.
like it literally like wouldn't sound like because my
Yeah.
internet's fine, it's fast, so I don't.
Yeah.
It's like it wasn't meant to be almost because like
Yeah.
works.
That's the way that I think that you should look at it. Like for some reason,
because
keep going.
no, you can talk. It's fine.
For some reason, even though you played, in my opinion, this phenomenal game, you weren't meant to get to the end. Something just in the cards didn't go to play. But I think that you should be incredibly proud of yourself. I think that you played a phenomenal game. And I think that like the way you went is, in my opinion, the biggest robbery in all of reality noted history, even though we're on season 2. This is the biggest robbery I have ever seen. Like I can't like sitting there watching that, we have all that on recording, but it's not sending. Like people will be able to see that. People will be able to see how robbed you truly were.
Like I couldn't hear anything because I was just like I was being screamed at on whatever, blah blah blah. I was hearing tribal, and then now that I hear about this, I'm speechless. Like that's
And
like Austin, I so bad wanted
because like
yeah,
like angered me like how like cocky was, and that's why he's not getting my vote because I'm not even bitter like the way he acted. Like
I so badly wanted your like and like nothing but respect to Jordan and everything, but like this is not saying that like I don't want Jordan to make the end, not but like I said I was rooting for you. I wanted your puzzle to send so badly because I like definitely was a fan of you, and I wanted your puzzle to send so that you could make final tribal council. I think that would have been very interesting to see. I think like, and I talked to you obviously because we are friends outside of the game. I know how much you loved and cared about this game and how like into it you were and how much effort you were putting in. And like I know tonight and tribal council was very firm. Like the way that some of you guys have acted will really affect your chances to come back. Austin, I would love nothing more than to see you play this game again if you ever decided you wanted to. I could definitely see you getting an invite back very soon because I absolutely loved you this season. And I just can't believe that happened. And I am very sorry that you went out the way that you did.
Yeah. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't even know what to say. I'm just like upset. I'm kind of shocked too. Like, because like I don't even know why that happened. Like, I literally don't know why that happened.
If you want now, we can either get into your actual interview where we ask you questions, or if you feel like you just need to talk for a little bit, because I know you're kind of in shock with what just happened. If you feel like you just need to talk and get things off your mind, you can do that as well.
Wait, like 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay, you're good. Pal, I'm so sad.
Yeah, what the hell? I'm literally like in shock.
Fuck internet. I checked the chat again to see.
That's crazy.
I like went
Sorry,
in
my
and out
door
of the
is
chat.
Okay.
You're good.
No,
I was just telling her I went in and out of the chat to see.
I just like don't even know what to say. Like, I literally don't know what to say. I just
like they all sent together. Like all the photos. It wasn't like
app because I literally on me to like maybe like refresh my app maybe.
Right.
And like, the second I did that is like the second they sent. So I literally could have done that like 5 seconds earlier. I would have won, but like
right. It wasn't even like you said that you were sending your thing before he ever got his puzzle.
Sent, like, I did it in 29 seconds. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm so sorry that happened. Like, I'm literally.
I would have won because like I do think Nate was gonna win regardless. But, like, I wanted.
You just wanted to make it to the end. Yeah.
Yeah, because I want to see why I deserve to win. Like, because like I think I did deserve to win. But like whatever.
I think it was definitely up in the air, the votes. I don't think there was a certain winner at all. Like, I think that
I just knew like
definitely it was definitely up in the air between you two, and I don't know what's gonna happen now, but I just want to say that I am really proud of you, Austen. You did play an amazing game. You should be proud of yourself. I mean, I know how hard you worked all season looking for idols, advantages, winning immunity challenges. Like, you should be proud of yourself. And I mean, if you want, we can get into like game related questions. If not, I completely understand. We can like wait out a little bit because I mean,
also if you look at it, there were so many different variables that could have switched this over. Like even like when the rock draw, like say Gonzalo had stayed, that really would have changed the game. There's a lot of different events that really, I don't want you to look and think like, obviously nobody plays a perfect game. You probably had a few things that you probably have a few things that looking back at, you're like, I wish I would have done this differently. But I think that you played a very strong game. And I think a few instances and circumstances is what defeated you and stopped you from winning.
Wait, repeat the last part.
I said a few instances and a few circumstances is like why you're sitting here. Just a few things went wrong, and I think most of those were out of your control.
Well, I'm here because my puzzle wouldn't send. Like that's...
Exactly. Like that's at its finest, like circumstances that you cannot control.
That's like so depressing. I think because your fire comment wouldn't show up, so you had to like under like individual post, which
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it wouldn't show up, but like whatever. And like if I didn't win because of that, or like because I didn't do my puzzle, I'm like fine. But like I literally was winning. And then,
yeah, exactly.
And that just bothers me because like Nate was like so happy I lost, which like really like bothered me because like
No, I honestly get how you feel completely. And again,
how about him?
All the advice you can hear him, right? The advice I can give you is don't beat yourself up about it too much. Everything happens for a reason, and like if I were you, I would obviously be crying as well. Like I'd be so frustrated. But then again, if there's nothing that could be done about the situation, if it was completely out of your control, then it's just a matter of
It's in my control because I could have literally refreshed my app and it would have said why didn't
Yeah, I think it was probably a lot to deal with the pressure of that. Like, did you feel a lot of just like pressure and anxiety throughout the fire making challenge?
I felt it like when I was looking for the fire, but once I got to the puzzle, I was like, I got this. Only 6 pieces. Like, I got this.
I made it small specifically because I know how. I know I've been there. It was a very similar fire making challenge that I did, and I've been in that situation.
Sorry about my job.
But I won mine with the minute thing. I was up against Rocky, so it wasn't hard to beat him in a puzzle. But like, I just feel like you said, it was circumstantial. Like the reasons that you went, were very like, literally a puzzle wouldn't send. A screenshot of a puzzle would not send. And whether you want to look at that as like, your fault of like not refreshing, or whether you want to look at that as literal fate, which is the way I'm choosing to view it. I'm choosing to view it as, for some reason, you weren't meant to be here. Maybe you make it to the end and you win, and then you don't get to get an invite to like a second chances. And maybe you're meant to be in second chances. Maybe you're meant to be in all stars, but you needed this dynamic of not being a winner. Maybe you just weren't meant to win for some reason. Maybe for some reason someone else is meant to win. Whatever it is, we don't know. But I kind of want to talk for a second about Nate, because you've expressed how he makes you feel. In the aspect of, he was extremely happy that you lost that. And at the end of the day, yes, this is a game of like moves and stuff and gameplay, but it also is a social game. So where does that leave you with Nate?
Well, I'm not voting for him after that. Like, I was gonna vote for him probably, but I'm not voting for him now. Like, that's just like, it's like beating someone when they're down. Like, I don't think he understands that. Like I think my puzzle was sending. Like, it was literally sending, and like, because like I thought I was winning. I was like, okay, I got this. Like, even if it doesn't send right away, like, it's still gonna send, and I'm gonna win.
Right.
Like I don't think you understand that. Like bring yourself up, and then like just get like knocked down, and like him doing that was just like me while I'm down, and it just like really hurt my feelings, because like I knew he probably didn't want me next to him, but like that was excessive. Like, if we voted him out, like I won immunity, I wouldn't have like done that. Or like if he like lost fire, I literally was like, sorry, good game. Like that's what everybody, all the tribals and the murder. They said that to every single person who got voted out.
Right.
I'm an asshole. Like I was like, sorry Tristan, sorry Austen, sorry whatever. Like I was saying sorry, like not that sorry in the news, like sorry out of the game.
Right. I think the beauty of this game is there's no right or wrong way to play it. Everyone has the reason and basis they can vote any way they want. As a jury member, you have that right to vote however you want.
Wait, I'm sorry.
You're good. They can make any type of plea that they want, and there's no, like I said, there's no right or wrong way to even vote. So for sure, if you feel like he had bad sportsmanship and you choose to not vote for him, I think that's a solid basis, and I don't look down on that. You can vote for best player, whatever you feel is right. That's, as a jury member, your sole right.
He just comes off as very fake, because like literally GM, like he was like, oh, I want to go end with strong people. I want to like go to the end, like you, because you're strong, like you put the fight. Like I didn't say that back to him, and if I did, I would like I never reciprocated that feeling. So he would be so fake to me, and it was like unnecessarily fake. And like he only because he was losing the challenge. Only because he was like literally losing final immunity.
Right.
So, he's like, let's go to Jordan. It's just so fake, and it's like it's the game when I've been fake this whole game to people, but like it's like just like it's just so out, because like he was like the one person who needed to get out. If like honestly, I think the Madison vote is where we went wrong. I really think we should have done that then and got Nate out at that vote, because he trusted us. But at the same time, like I really thought we could just get rid of him the next vote where Austen left, because I was like, I saw Jordan and Austen Madison as like a 3, because I know Austen was not the turn on Jordan, and Austen was really close to Madison. So I was like, okay, Madison has too many connections that aren't benefiting me.
Right.
So I was like, she has to go, which made sense in my head. But then like, final 7, he wins immunity. Then like final 6, Tristan went a fucking flip. Because honestly, if I won final 6 immunity, I feel like Nate could have left, because I feel like Tristan would not have gone to rocks for Nate.
Right.
It's just like, there's so many different things. Like if we did the Madison, or if he didn't win immunity, or if Tristan flipped, or if I won that challenge, which I would have won if I didn't wait for the comments to set. It's just so many different things. Or if like Nate paid his eye on Tristan and we voted Nate out final 5. Like, or immunity, or Jordan would have found immunity, and we voted out Nate. If Nate was on immune this tribal, I would have went so off as to why you should go on Skype. I would have been like, but just like I'm just so annoyed, and now I'm laughing because I'm like, I'm annoyed, like I'm not. Like I'm just.
That being said, you say you don't want Nate to win. Who do you want to win?
Nate can win. Like I'm he's going to win, but like I'm just not for him, because first of all, like Grant's in the final 3, so I'm gonna vote for Grant, obviously. Like and it's just like, oh my god, it's literally.
All right. Um, this is a very different type of, I feel like, exit. We're not used to this. Also, Austen,
this is like
you,
hard. My heart's break when I rewatch this because I'm like so like this is like if you guys want a genuine raw emotion, like this is it.
Yeah, this is it right here.
Like,
To the viewers, okay, pal. To the viewers, this is real emotion right here. This just happened. He just got out. He really feels these things.
And I know like you might think, oh, just an Instagram game, like it's stupid,
right?
Right. Like it is an Instagram game, but like me, like it's not stupid. Like I've tried, like when I join a game, I try hard, like to win, like every single day. And like when you try so hard, it's like in anything you do in life, like when you try so hard at anything, and this close, and you get out, not even because your game was bad, not even because you like got voted out, because literally because your internet went out on a fucking screenshot, and all you had to do was refresh your app. Yeah. A couple seconds earlier. Yeah. So that's why I'm upset, because it's not if I got voted out Final 3, I would not be this upset. Like I'd be upset, but I wouldn't be like yeah, or any other not Final 3, Final 4, but any other like part of the game if I got voted out. Like I would have been mad, I wouldn't have been like this upset, because this is just like so like oh my god, like I cannot believe that just happened to me. Like I really cannot believe that happened to me. Like oh my god.
No, so I think it was fate for sure, and there's nothing that could have been done about it, and it's gonna suck for a while. Like you're gonna feel bad about it for a while, but eventually you're gonna be okay. Like don't worry.
And Pi, by the way, I do want to say that obviously you know how like whenever you're doing an interview, I ask questions and stuff. I kind of like am super into this interview. I kind of feel like I might for the first time ever take the reins in an interview because like I'm super into this and stuff. Like I'm gonna bump you out. It's still your spotlight.
You can do it. You can do it.
Yeah. Okay, I definitely had a question I wanted to ask Austen, but I just like blanked on it and completely forgot it though. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. Oh yeah, wait, I knew what I was gonna say to you. You know, I think in life there's a lot of things that you might put your heart into. It's like a sport almost. Like you're putting all your effort, you're putting everything into something, and there's nothing more heartbreaking than watching yourself do everything you possibly can and falling short. So I completely understand where you're coming from, and I think the viewers will too. Also, this game is, I think it's more than other games. Like, not saying other games don't compare or something like that, but it's a little bit different in the aspect of you are talking to these people on Discord, you are talking to these people on Skype. I feel like when someone backstab you, it's a little more hurtful. Like, you've had these, like, real conversations. People can make these real friendships. I've seen people from Season 1 make alliances that turn into bonds, that turn into friendships that lasted outside of the game. It's more personal. It's feelings. Like, obviously, I think this is not being on the island, but I think this is a pretty similar feeling, as close as you're going to get in the fandom, in my opinion. And feeling these emotions, being so close to the end, definitely makes sense. That being said, like I said, you know, you make these strong bonds with people. Is there anyone from this game that you met that you really feel like you might stick with as a friend, or anyone that you feel like you're not going to really want to talk to after it's over?
Well, obviously Grant.
Right.
In here. No. Like I mean, like I don't know. Like I don't know. Like yes, like they were all nice. Like I mean, consistent. Like I don't like.
Right. You never know. Maybe something will come from it later on after the game. You never know. That being said, you know, obviously coming into the game, you had a tight knit relationship with Grant as you guys are dating. So how do you feel like playing this game with Grant affected your all's relationship? Did it really have any impact on you guys?
Well, like Grant said, I'd be on call with him like on FaceTime like 2 a.m. talking about this game. Like I know it's against the rules, but like we face him every night. It's gonna happen. So
yeah, I understand.
It's just like
you guys aren't just talking game; you're talking about other things.
Yeah, it's just you know like the way I played this game. Like I was protecting 2 lives every single tribal, not just my own. Him, and even if I wasn't, I'm still protecting myself for the future of the game. Like it's not just I just win immunity and sit back and do nothing. Like no, I wouldn't even I get to work. Like that's what I did every single night. It's just like yeah. And I feel like if we got to the end, I could have made the case that like you know I had to protect 2 people every single tribal council. It wasn't just about me, it was me and someone else.
Right.
Like that makes the game so much harder because you're playing with the duo, and the fact that I got my duo to the final 4 and pretty much the final 3 is like I think that's pretty impressive and it speaks for itself.
Yeah.
But Yeah, I feel like I can't even give a good interview right now because I'm so upset.
No, you're good. I think this is a really good interview. I think this is one of the best interviews.
And I was literally telling earlier that
yeah,
like at like final 6, he was like, I might quit. And I was like, no, don't. And like I was like, you want to quit tonight? Because I was like, I have that fire. Like I know it's gonna go to fire. Like I knew it'd be first to finish, and I'm usually good at those. Like I just it's just I literally like it's just so funny. Like I was literally the final 3, and then my screenshot wouldn't send, and
right,
it would have been the final 3, and I would have had who knows who votes I would have had, or like. But I wanted to plead my case, and now I have to sit there tomorrow whenever front of public counsel is, and just like be a juror, like. Like, and just so annoying because like Nate, like, yes, he played the best game, but like my life was never in his hands. It was in his hands for, like what, like the Grayson and Mike vote, but like after that, like I was on the bottom. I literally put him on the bottom. The next fucking vote, 2 votes. So like it's just aggravating because I could have sent him home, and I wanted to, but just like I can't like force people to do something they don't want to do. So
I think going from maybe tomorrow I'm at final tribal council. I'm sure you thought of some things you're going to say. I'm sure like, you've thought about yourself being there, and then going to, no, I'm going to be there as a juror. It's a shocking experience, especially when you don't have a lot of time to process that. But tomorrow, you do get to be there. Like I said, you do get to vote for a winner. You also get to come up with questions like for each juror, whatever you want to say. You can say anything. You're open. Yeah, well, you're open to maybe making any comments or anything and possibly affecting any votes you're pulling, swaying anything. That is your time as a juror and as a player of this game to be able to speak up. And, I do encourage that you take that time to either get information that you need or get anything off your chest that you want to say.
Yeah. Like, I don't even have questions. Like, honestly, I'm voting for Grant. That's final. Especially for what Nate did tonight and Jordan. Like, yeah, my vote's going
maybe bring up, like, what you feel like Nate did to you tonight. That's something that you can always talk about.
Ponderosa is like a chat.
Oh yeah, there's a chat. I'll add you to it right after your interview.
I have a lot to say, but anyways,
how do you feel about going to Ponderosa? Do you feel like you're gonna have a warm welcome and not warm welcome?
I don't give a fuck how they welcome me. I know I welcomed all of them. So besides Grace and Mike's, like whatever. But no, like I pretty much sent them all to juries. So like I don't really give a shit.
Yeah. You last in the BBHMM call or BBHM chat. You can last in the Ponderosa chat for sure. Don't worry about it.
No, like literally, like I don't care.
Yeah.
Like when you think about it, like the only people I didn't really send the jury was like Gonzalo, I guess, and like Grayson and Mike. Like literally after like I never gave up in this game. Like after I was on the literal bottom of this tribe after Mike left. Like that was so depressing. Also, like just getting blindsided like that. And I'm not like blindsided, but I'm like Mike leaving. Just like left, just like it was only 3 against 6. Like I don't know how they Grant get here still, but like, it's just like I can formulate my thoughts, and after I get off this call in like an hour or 2, I'm gonna like this like that. But, oh my god,
Pal, if you want to jump in with any questions, feel free.
Okay, no, I don't think I have any questions for right now.
Okay, I'm just letting you know. You totally can. So, Austin, coming into this game, I want to know, like, we have production questions at the end, but I kind of just want to talk about it. Did this game live up to what you thought it was going to be?
Oh, yeah, no, like, honestly, like, when I came to this, like, me applying for this game was a risk. This was a risk. It's like outside of my comfort zone. I think I told you this something, but, like, it really was me stepping outside my comfort zone because I never really done, like, interaction like this before. Like, so like showing my face on Skype every night, talking and talking on Discord. Like I never really done that before, So it's kind of just like, yeah, like this time this game meant a lot to me. And like when I went into this game, I was like, okay, I have my power to make sure I get to the end. Like I played to get to the end, and I did that. That just would have been the final 3. I'm. No, I'm so upset. Oh my god. And I'm never this upset over again. I'm never this upset over games. I'm never this upset. Like, I get whatever. Well, no, usually I win, but like whatever. Like whenever I lose games, I get bored out. Like I'm fine. It's just like it's just like trying so hard in a game and just like screws you over because it decides in this exact moment it wants to just not send.
Right.
I'm just speechless. Like I'm literally speechless.
Austen, I do want to point out to you, and I want to say this is totally fine, but I want you to understand that you're doing this because I want you to see where you're at right now. Every time I ask a question, you end up bringing it back to this picture not sending. I think that speaks volumes to how just shocked you are. You know,
No, literally.
Like I'll ask about relationships in the game, or I'll ask about how you like the game, and it just comes back to that because
that's
all you can think about. That's all you can think about, and that's totally okay. That's totally okay. I just want you to know that you are doing that.
No, I know.
That like we see how much you cared about this game. I talked to you, like I said prior, about everything, and also I had to laugh whenever Grant said, this is really showing favoritism. The fact that you guys are not redoing, like, because blah 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 blah. Austen, like I said when we first got on here, you were my favorite. I wanted you to win immunity. I was hoping that you would. Like, I literally wanted you to win so bad, but like at the end of the day, we did go with the shot. We went with what we thought was fair. I'm sorry that I do want to like say to you, I did message you individually today, but I do want to say I am sorry that like that was something that you didn't feel great with. I never want to put our players in somewhere where they feel like it's not fair. I feel like we strive, and I think you can tell that we strive to make this game as fun and good and real and fair as possible. So I'm really sorry that it put you into a position. We had literally two people from each side of the like game that were thinking other things. We went with what we thought as host was fair. I just am genuinely sorry that you do not agree with that, and I'm sorry that you feel like that put you in a worse position because I wanted to make everyone happy, and it was just a situation where I had to call a shot right there.
No, listen, like no, like it's your game, guys. So like it's like I'm just in my opinion. Like
right,
I wasn't expecting you to change. Like what you said,
right.
Like it's like my mind is so off.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like yeah. You're done with that. You're onto the screenshot.
Yeah, because I literally would have won. Like it's just like not one.
I even thought about being like, because I definitely thought that wasn't really like almost in a sense, part of me was thinking that's not really fair that his thing's not sending. I was thinking that too. I was like, what if if I just say, Austen, you can send it to Anjali me and try and see if that works. But I was like, no, I made it very clear. You have to send it to this chat. So then I was like, I just got to go with it. And for some reason, it decided to send literally with Jordan's, but on the bottom.
Like the thing is like if I would have refreshed my app like a bit sooner, like it would have sent. And like when you're like stressed out about something and like think of every single possibility, like every single thing but the thing that works. Literally, I was like switching off my Wi-Fi and stuff, and like
I think you were under a lot of stress. I think that's what it was. I think it was you were trying to win. You're trying to figure out why this is not working. That is what it boils down to. It was just like almost like a deer caught in headlights. You're trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong, and you can't seem to find it.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think you should totally be proud. I guess that is the last bit of game-related questions I have, though. So now we can get on to production questions, and then we can talk for a bit longer if you would like. Pal, if you want to go ahead and ask the first. Okay.
Okay. Wait, what happened?
He said 1 second. He's on mute really quick.
Okay.
I think maybe he hears like walking or something. He went off camera as well. I'll tell you when he's back. We're going to do production questions though when he gets back.
Okay.
And TV Nut Challenge has also commented on P. Shallow's post. Check DM. He's trying to get Jordan to play.
For real?
Yeah, because P. Shallows is girl Jordan, who I love.
So he wants her to come back.
Sorry.
Yeah. Hey, okay. Pal, if you want to go ahead and ask your production question.
So Austen, obviously this game is like really different from other games. Like Drew mentioned before, it has different aspects. Like it's on Skype. It's Discord based kind of. Our competitions are kind of different. So we want to make this game as good as we can. We strive for the best, as Drew mentioned too. What advice can you give us? What are things you really enjoyed about the game? What is some advice you could give us as a player so that we can improve?
No, I really enjoyed the game. Like, I love like the Discord and like Skype tribals. Like, I thought I'd be more nervous with Skype tribals, but like I actually was pretty okay. No, like honestly, wait, are you asking for like advice?
Or just like, yeah, basically just things that you think as
Yeah.
college
I was
we
saying
wouldn't
this
really
earlier,
understand, and we could
yeah,
see a new perspective.
I was saying this earlier. If you guys like when people were voting, like 'cause in like the actual show, I'm pretty sure that they like call like one person one by one to vote.
Right.
Mm.
I don't know if that's something you guys ever do, but like I thought it was like pretty cool. But like if someone wasn't on Skype, and I guess you couldn't really do that. But like it kind of like gives like a more realistic feel of like you like tell people when to vote and stuff, like when the voting period happens. But
Yeah.
I guess I get you guys want to give time for people like talking to you and stuff, but like
Yeah.
that's
For sure. No, that's only something that I've thought about as well. I thought even about maybe on Discord pulling them to a voice room, but I think it's very important for tribals to see people. So that's why I kind of want to stay on Skype. But that's definitely something that, maybe we could do, you vote. That's something that at the end of this season, like we did with the first season, we talked about a few things that we wanted to modify and change. That's definitely something that we will talk about and maybe thinking about putting in. If you have anything else you want to say for that question, or do you feel like you answered it?
No, but I was just saying this to myself actually. Is Jordan like proud of himself right now? Like I don't understand. Like he literally isn't winning, so I don't know why he's so like happy. I don't get it. Like all he did was give me like the win. So I'm just confused like why he's like does he feel happy or like good with himself? Like I'm not understanding.
I don't know. That's something that you can definitely ask him tomorrow.
I'm going to.
Tribal council. Yeah.
I'm just like it's just so aggravating. Like I literally I'm so angry. Like I'm so
also definitely I do want to say like I do want to say, after this interview's over, like I don't think that you have the opportunity yet, but after this interview's over, if you want to make a confessional with like the raw emotion of tonight, like definitely I would recommend that, because I think tonight is a very like huge, like iconic, like not necessarily good, iconic, like just saying it's iconic moment of reality noted. And if you really want to document that to the best of your ability, maybe make a confessional tonight. Okay, that being said, wait, really quick before I get to the next question, did you have anything else to say? Okay. He has to go for a second.
Okay. Sorry if I'm like out of it tonight.
This is a long interview, low-key. But like I'm fine with it because this is a good interview.
I've just been in and out because of,
Yeah, I get it.
And I'm so
after this is over, I need to work on my art presentation. I have to present tomorrow.
I literally still have a huge pile of fucking clothes in my room. Like, this is insane. Whatever. I'm just gonna throw them all away. Like, throw most of them away because I don't want to wear them anymore.
Okay, hi, I'm back. Sorry.
Okay, you're good. Before I get to the next question, do you feel good with that, or did you have any other critiques or like things that you wanted to say?
No,
you ready for that?
You guys are great.
Okay.
Nothing else.
Okay, thank you so much. Appreciate that. So my next question is my favorite question to ask because I just love to see what people have to say. If you were ever given the opportunity to play again, would you?
Oh yeah, I mean, like I'm kind of like done with games right now. Like the bit, but like no, yeah, like a second. Whenever I play games, like a second chance though was like I have to feel like I'll do good because I don't want to play in like flop, So like this season felt to me like when I applied, I thought okay, I think this like season 1 felt wrong. I was like no, season 1's giving me bad. No. And I was right because the cast, like I would have flopped with that cast, like no. But season 2, like honestly, when I saw like Duke and people, I was like, but like that worked in my favor. But no, like I felt right, and I it just felt right. So yeah, no, I would definitely play again. It's just like beating this like this. Yeah, I don't know. This is such a traumatic experience for me. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Traumatic experience in the game before, like that was I can't like that was so oh my god, wow.
Well, maybe we will see you again if the time is right. Well, we don't know. I do want to say,
I want to win this season.
I get that.
One, if I got Nate out earlier, which I wanted to do. I wanted to do him a Dalton vote. I literally wanted to do him a Dalton vote. But Austen and Madsen were like, let's go Dalton. So I was like okay, to me still. Like I didn't think, or if I found the merge idol, which I literally should have found the second time. Or if Gonzalo saved his merge idol. Like who got the merge idol? Who got the merge idol?
The first time we can go ahead and confirm that because the game's basically over at this point. Yes, it was Gonzalo who had the first merge.
Yeah, if he would have kept his idol, like it just there's like kind of so many. Or the immunity challenge, we got rid of Nate. Like there's so many. but then he's an idol because I don't know, they probably would have went for me or something. But I don't know. Right. It's just like there's so many things that could have. Yeah. Or if I idoled Grayson, maybe I would have.
Right. So many variables that you never know.
Oh, this is depressing. This is depressing. I'm depressed.
Right. I mean, you can sit here and be like this and this. What if you played the idol on Gonzalo? What if you played the idol on Grayson? What if you did this and that? But at the end of the day, you did make the decision in the moments that you felt were best for your game. And I think that you played a very strong game. And if the time is right and you choose to come back, I do want to say I have enjoyed you as a player so much. Watching my friend play the game who loved the game and gave it their all. I saw that in you. I recognize that. And I think that you will go down as a reality noted legend forever. So you will have that forever.
That was just not meant to happen. I was not meant to use that.
Right. So I guess at this point in the interview, we are done with questions that we have for you. But if you want to keep going, if you just want to talk it out, if you're so stunned and you just want to talk about things, or if you want to say anything to the viewers, go for it. We're totally fine with whatever you want to do.
No, it's just I don't know, I don't even know what to say. I'm just so upset right now because I did give this game my all and I really put 110% effort into this game. More than any other game. I literally was so focused on this game. And I don't know, I don't think people understand, but when you put everything, put your heart into this game and talk to people on Discord and do all these things, and then you just get voted out. Not even voted out, I can't even think. I'm just get raw because internet. Okay, so my sister just closed. My sister just closed the door, so no more light. But anyways. Okay. But yeah, it's just I'm just rambling at this point. I just think you put so much effort into stuff, and I'm just so upset because I literally feel I could have maybe won. Was next to Nate. I don't know. I think I had a pretty good case, but like I said before, Nate's a great talker, and he literally can talk his way out of anything.
Right.
And I wouldn't take this as Nate. I wouldn't take this as Nate getting me out because I literally won challenge. I'm gonna say that I won the fire challenge because I literally kind of did. But, yeah. No. I don't know. Oh God.
Man. Crazy tribal, crazy outcome.
This happened to you. Imagine how you feel.
Oh, I know. I can't even imagine it.
I
crying.
After putting forth all my effort into a game, I know how I am when I see myself winning a game. I see myself getting to the end. When I know how much effort I put into a game, I know how I get, and I think I would just be absolutely devastated. I would be so heartbroken. So I completely understand where you're coming from.
On someone on freaking the fuck out like that.
I
it's
totally understand.
So disrespectful. It's
right.
I don't understand. Does he think he has it in the complete bag? That bothers me. Why does he think he has this game locked down so much? It really pisses me off.
Right.
I wanted to give him a run for his money, and I really could have. I wanted to plead my case on Sky. What the fuck's Jordan gonna say? I think Grant has some good points. Believe it or not, I think he does have some things he could say. But
also, if you want, I can go ahead and add you to Ponderosa right now. If you want me to.
Oh my God! Sure.
Okay, I'll go ahead and add you. Introducing.
I literally just.
And the final draft. I've not even read this chat. I have no idea what they're talking about. They talk a lot in here.
I'm just so fucking upset.
Okay. Also, I'll make your snuffed edit and catch up the feed later tonight. I just didn't want to do it during the interview because I was watching you on screen, and normally I would do them during the interview. But it won't take me long to do. I'm still not over how crazy that was.
I just feel this is wrong. I feel I should be in the final 3 right now, and Jordan should be in this chat.
Look, they even said why he got a long ass interview. Your interview was long. It didn't feel long though.
It's this has been 40 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just like so upset, and like I literally just wish like Grant would have quit for me, but like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like that sounds bad, but like I wanted to win.
To be honest, I thought that was going to happen.
Like I was telling him, like I was just like he just like quit because like I have a bad feeling about fire, and like you're not gonna win. So like just like give me like a chance here. It's like because now you're sitting next to fucking Nate, and it's like
right.
I was Austin. I was a dedicated cast member. It's true.
I agree that you were the most dedicated cast member. That's something I'll get
Like I was talking game all day, every day. Like oh my god, I just can't. And oh my god, I can't. I'm so upset right now. I'm so.
Oh, I just completely realized that you have that thing to where it doesn't show that you read the chat. They have no idea that you're reading.
Yes, I'm just like.
They said, I'll send my confessional soon. Well, I'm going to set a date for all confessionals to be due, and that's pretty soon because the season's ending tomorrow. I honestly might make it be like Saturday night. Like all confessionals for the season will be due. Also, you get the final Ponderosa.
Wait, what?
You'll get the final Ponderosa of the season. Also, I do want to say you were involved in a lot of firsts of the season, a lot of firsts of the franchise. First rock draw, first fire making challenge. You currently now hold the record for individual immunity wins with 4. Yeah, so I mean, you definitely came in here and did a lot. You definitely accomplished a lot in this game.
I just like, oh my god. I'm just so upset.
The reality. I'm gonna say this in the jury chat so they recognize you for that. And in my opinion, you probably have the like most challenge wins. I need to do the math on it, but if I like, let's say I calculated everyone from season 1 and 2, and like the amount of times they were safe because of immunity, you would have the highest score. Like I can say it without even calculating. Like I just know that you have been safe the most times.
Yeah, well, that was my primary strategy pre-merge. Like I wanted to win as many movies as I could.
Right. I mean, you played a great game. I loved having you play.
Yeah, same. You guys.
I'm heartbroken to see you.
I have so much to do tonight. I have to go, but Austen, it was really nice to talk to you. I am so incredibly sorry that you had to go out the way you did, but
yeah,
keep your head held up high, honestly. You should be proud of yourself. Bye, you guys. Love you.
I mean, Austin, it's so funny because you're shining your phone on your face, so I don't see the rest of your body, but it's like there's a floating head.
Oh my god.
You played really good, Austin. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording because this is fucking long. Okay, wait, really quick last words for the viewers.
I don't even like. I don't even know what to say. I'm literally just so upset right now. Like I don't know.
Okay, his final words. He's upset.
I'm really upset.